Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex.
And I'm Jay.
And we got some news updates for you from around Atlanta Smiles. It's Tuesday, November 18th. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to the Thaiger to stay up to date on all things Thailand. Now, today, we'll be talking about a continuation of the war of words between Thailand and Cambodia at the United Nations. Former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra being ordered to pay billions in back taxes. And a little later, we'll look into a cross-dressing robbery and some naked motorbike antics. We're going to dive in to our very first story.
I love diving.
Taking us right over to the UN, where Thailand has lodged a letter accusing Cambodia of border aggression. Strongly worded letters. Let's see if it has any effect. Thailand has formally submitted a letter to the UN alleging that Cambodia laid landmines in Sisaket province and committed acts of aggression along the shared border. The letter states that 4 Thai soldiers were seriously injured, including one who lost a leg, after stepping on a recently placed mine. Thai officials claim the mine was laid deliberately in recent days, signaling an escalation of the dispute. Thailand has urged Cambodia to cease hostilities and resume good faith dialogue. The move underscores the fragile peace along the border and the risk of renewed military tension. So, anyways, just nothing we didn't know there. What I'm a little disappointed about is that Thailand isn't making the issue of Scambodia, as in Cambodian scam centers, part of this issue.
Okay.
Because it's affecting tourism to all of the entire region, particularly from China. And they basically, these Chinese scam organizations control swaths of land in both Myanmar and Cambodia.
Yeah.
They're kind of operating with impunity. So I wish Thailand would wrap that up, because that is a serious border issue as well.
True.
Anyways.
Well, for now, we're going to move on to our next story, which stays on the topic of somewhat politics. Supreme Court orders Thaksin Shinawatra to pay 17.6 billion baht tax bill. It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
There we go. Thailand's Supreme Court has ruled that former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra must pay 17.6 billion baht in taxes related to the 2006 sale of his stakes in Shin Corporation. The decision overturns earlier rulings in his favor and reinstates the tax assessment. The Revenue Department will now proceed to collect the amount. This legal setback further complicates Thaksin's financial and political standing. His camp may face additional challenges as other legal issues remain pending.
Why?
That is a massive tax bill.
It's like half a
Fortune.
billion dollars, right?
How much fortune do they actually have?
I know, that's a good question too. Like, will they be able to pay it? Also, yeah, this guy just cannot enjoy his golden years, can he? Maybe you
Just won't leave him alone.
Yeah, you know, if he had stepped out of politics, he'd probably be fine, right? Like,
I bet there's someone out there going like, "Oh, poor guy. Why won't they leave him alone?" Well, he's allegedly notorious for a lot of corruption,
right?
And avoiding tax.
Apparently. Oh, and he got away with not paying taxes on
And
that
he
for a long
almost got
time.
away with it if it wasn't for the Revenue Department.
You know, this is one of those weird things. Rich people don't pay a lot of taxes in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Hate taxes. And I'm not even rich.
I know, right? Nobody really likes paying taxes, but that's not the point, is it?
It is. It is, Alex.
But yeah, I'm curious to know if they'll be able to find this money, first of all, and if they will actually be taking the full amount, because that's like the equivalent of 500 million USD.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. That's a big chunk of the budget. So.
You know who doesn't necessarily complain as much about taxes? People who live in countries with nice sidewalks and free healthcare.
Hey.
And good education and free education.
But hold on.
Is that too much to ask
We
for?
got a little bit of that. They're fixing the sidewalks and also great now.
We're in 2025, but yeah, and it's taking forever.
It has taken a while. I'm just so glad we're getting rid of the Indiana Jones
And
tiles.
also, this is one street in Sukhumvit. Hey, look, improvements are being made, but you know, people wouldn't be as hesitant to pay taxes if they felt like
You were getting
it was being
something.
used properly. And not corruption scandals where people have to pay billions in taxes, apparently.
That's fair enough. I think you're right. Well, anyways, Jay, what do you say we hear a quick word about our sponsor?
I love our sponsors today.
Me too.
Because they're the same sponsors that sponsor us every day. It's Fazvaz. Ladies and gentlemen, they bring homes to your life.
That is absolutely what they do.
Yeah. So
Well
if you want to
said.
buy, rent, or sell property in Thailand, check out Fazvaz.com. They're the largest real estate portal in the country.
Oh, that reminds me. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mom, I'm on it. I'm working on it.
What happened?
Sorry. I gotta.
What have you done?
I have to talk to Fazwaz about now. She wants to move out here. So this is something we want to talk about
Mama
too.
Watson in the house.
Sorry, I'm giving away your plans, Mom, and also my plans for her to help me with maybe buying a house.
Just
too.
life?
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, Fast-wise, I'm coming for you. Not the only thing I got to plug. Guess what, Jay? I got a big show this week.
Tell me.
Oh, it is comedy and karaoke is back again. It was a smash hit the last time. Everybody had a really good time.
Yeah.
And I've got a new lineup of acts for you. So, of course, it's going to be a fresh show. Got Graham Elwood, who was our headliner down in Pattaya. Look, he was on USA Network, Game Show Network. He's a big TV personality from back in the day, and now he's got specials on Apple TV, Netflix. He's all over the place. And, oh, man.
Yes.
I just realized they didn't put all the Apple TV and Netflix credits on the poster. I got to figure that out because he is that good, guys. And not only that, Justin St. Denis, who is a stalwart of the Bangkok scene, he is my favorite joke writer.
The Canadian
the Bangkok
guy.
Scene. Indeed, yeah.
Okay. He's cool.
He's amazing. So he'll be there. I'll be hosting. I'll have another couple of comics ready to back him. Yeah. And then afterwards, we got the live band karaoke. So that's all this Saturday, November 22nd at the Iron Ferries. You can find tickets in the description below.
I just like the fact that his name is Saint Denis.
Yeah. It's a nice name. I like it. Too bad it's attached to such a terrible person. Just kidding.
Makes sense.
I love that guy. All right. On to our next story, guys. Moving on. So, I don't know. This is a foreigner behaving badly. Okay, let's take a look at the footage. Let's see what happens. Look, an American tourist was KO'd after one punch in a Bangla Road brawl. So, an American man visiting Phuket was knocked unconscious after being punched by another foreigner on Bangla Road late at night. Video footage shows the man in a white shirt landing the blow on the American in an orange shirt, who collapsed instantly. Phuket Tourist Police attended the scene and identified the attacker. The identity of the attacker remains unknown, so still at large, and is unclear if a formal complaint was filed. A similar tourist altercation occurred earlier this year in the same area, and the incident is now spotlighting the safety concerns in the crowded night zones. So, I don't know, it kind of looks like the American was the aggressor. If you're looking at the footage,
well,
right off the bat.
It just looks like the start of a fight. We don't really know how it started. But,
Indeed. Yeah. I mean,
big mismatch. Just saying.
Got a bad reach disadvantage in that one, dude. He got KO'd. And don't fight on the roads, too, man, because then you fall down, you get KO'd, you get your head knocked out, and then you just got to pray that the other person's not an animal.
Yeah.
And keeps hitting you.
Yeah.
When you're down and unconscious.
And even if you
it's not worth it.
Didn't mean to take it that far, when you do KO someone, there's a possibility that they could be severely hurt and you're going to jail. So there's no winning for anybody.
Seriously.
So yeah.
Absolutely not. So
look, getting drunk is fine. Just go home and sleep it off.
Well, that's what I mean. When I look at this footage and it kind of to my eye, it did look like it was self-defense from the other guy. And then when the guy was down, he backed off. He's like, "Look, he's down. I'm done."
The guy almost, if I'm not, I don't know. The guy almost punched him while going backwards.
Yeah. So to my eye, of course, I'm not police. I didn't investigate this, so take that with a grain of salt. But it looked like he wasn't necessarily in the wrong.
I mean, that guy was like a heavyweight, man. Going backwards, punching forward, and just knocking him out.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the lights go out in Georgia.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
One and done. And then walk off KO. Right, you're looking for those in the UFC, not on the streets of Bangla. Okay, everybody?
Well said, Alex.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's still difficult to watch. That same thing in the UFC octagon or in a boxing match is people just start cheering. But then when you watch a video of real people on the streets, man.
No. And there's plenty of rings that you can jump into in Thailand, too. They like that.
Yeah.
Tourists, you can come into Muay Thai. That's totally A-okay. Safer environment than out on the roads.
All right. We're going to move on to our next story, which is a very strange one and a shocking one as well. A Thai man has been accused of intentionally spreading HIV in exchange for drugs. In Saraburi province, a 29-year-old man has been charged with intentionally spreading HIV among the LGBTQ plus community and trading unprotected sex for drugs. Authorities allege he knowingly offered sexual services without protection in exchange for narcotics. The case has raised alarm over HIV transmission risk and coerced sexual activity linked to substance use. Health officials are investigating and working with drug enforcement agencies. The situation highlights underlying issues of addiction, public health, and criminal liability.
Ugh.
What?
Ew. Look, HIV is definitely something that affects the LGBT community.
Yeah, but how is this working for drugs? As in,
so he's offering, like, people are asking him, "Hey, I give you drugs. Do I have to wear a condom?" No, thank you. You know what I mean? At least that's how I'm assuming this went down. And then, because apparently, like, a lot of people, nobody likes condoms. It's like, guys, if you're engaging in risky sexual behavior with people in exchange for drugs, probably a good idea to wear a condom. So he wasn't forthcoming with the information that he was HIV positive. So if you get propositioned this way, you should be like, hey, well, just so you know, there's some risk involved.
yeah.
Because I'm HIV positive. You might get HIV. Right now, there's a lot of drugs that make it a lot easier to be sexually active while still being HIV positive. If your partner's like on PrEP, is the drug and stuff like that. But
Does that mean you won't get it if you have that?
if you're using PrEP, it's like you're much more insulated from the possibility of it. So usually, if you're a sexually active person, gay man, let's say, you should definitely be on PrEP if you're out there in the party zones taking risks and things like that. So
The party's taking risks. Okay.
serious, people have phases in life. But as April says in the comments, please know your status. Go get tested. And I think that was the issue here, is that this guy did know his status, and he was still doing it. So what is the criminal liability in that case? Of course, there was consenting adults, but at the same time, those people consenting to the sexual activity did not consent to his STD status. STI status? Sorry, excuse me. Don't want to use outdated terms. Well, anyways, I got some wacky stories for us.
Okay.
The next two are silly,
Okay.
I'll say. All right. First one has to do with an ex-soldier who was arrested in Bangkok after an armed convenience store robbery in disguise.
As a woman.
Indeed. A 23-year-old former conscript was arrested in Bangkok after allegedly robbing a convenience store while dressed as a woman and armed with a knife. What is this, a Monty Python skit? The robbery occurred around 1:50 a.m. in Soi Rama 957, Bangkapi district, with about 10,000 baht taken. CCTV footage captured the suspect in women's clothing before he was finally arrested and then made to point at the evidence, of course, his clothing. So police tracked him to his residence and charged him with the robbery. He almost got away with it. It's real Scooby-Doo vibes here. Wait a second.
If it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Yeah. I bet the staff's Ladyboy radar was off the charts. They're like, wait a second, hold on, something's not right here. So, anyways, 23 years old, turned into crime and cross-dressing.
Don't do it.
Cross-dressing's okay.
Don't commit the crime. Yeah, sorry. Should have rephrased that. Hope nobody cuts it up in the wrong way.
Oh, God. Silly. Right. Not our only silly story, Jay.
We're going to move on to our next story where a naked foreigner on a motorcycle sets off alarm among Kamphaeng Phet residents.
Is that what you were up to this weekend, Jay?
Early one morning, a Western man in his 30s stunned shoppers in a Kamphaeng Phet fresh market area by entering a convenience store naked and later riding off on a motorcycle. He was later found at a nearby residence wearing only shorts after an apparently heavy drinking session and dealing with personal stress. His Thai wife was present during the police interview, and the man admitted to his actions. Officers issued a fine for public indecency. The incident has triggered discussion about public safety, mental health, and alcohol-related behaviors among foreign residents. Why?
You ever just have a bad day and want to go on a naked motorbike ride?
It's just fully
shopping.
Yeah. He's fully nude, even on top of the head.
Right.
I mean, he's just like, everything must come off.
Yeah, real carpets match the drape situations. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways.
It can't be just alcohol, can it?
Mental health. Well, if it is alcohol, you shouldn't be driving.
Yeah, true.
That's a thing. Anyways.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, you've got a point there. Because if he was that drunk that he can't realize that he doesn't realize he's naked, then he probably wouldn't be able to drive.
Yeah.
I've never been that drunk that I've just gone outside naked.
No, me neither. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should try it sometime. No, we shouldn't.
No, we definitely should
definitely
not.
not
Don't
do that.
We do not condone the use or approval of doing any public decent and indecent act.
Holster your weapons, people, okay? Come on. Like, have a bit of decency.
Yeah.
It does remind me, I just got some new underwear from Muji. Best underwear in my life.
Is it nice and soft?
We've turned it into an ad.
It's such a random place to buy Muji.
Dude,
they have good fabric.
They do. I have great throw blankets from there.
Yeah, okay, look, full shout out to Muji. It's one of my favorite places to go in like Central. They have those really nice pillowcases made of like, your favorite soft old t-shirt that's kind of torn and you've worn it in for years and it shouldn't be in your closet, but you love wearing it at home. Muji has something similar to that in terms of pillowcases and bedsheet covers that just they feel like that. They're obviously new and very clean and stuff, but they feel like an old comfortable t-shirt. So good.
I'm with you completely. Yeah. Well, this show is brought to you by Muji now, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Send us some blankets, please.
Muji is expensive. We need to buy some stuff. Muji, if you're watching, if anybody's watching who has anything to do with Muji, hook a brother up.
Please.
Hook the brothers up.
Well, I'll wear your throw blanket doing this show.
I'll wear a blanket to work.
Well, anyways, this show is not brought to you by Muji. In fact, it is actually brought to you by Fazwaz.
Yes.
So what do you say we take a quick Fazwaz break, Jay?
I love a Fazwaz break.
Let's do it 10. Whew. Oh, what a break. Thank you, Fazwaz. If you got any real estate needs, buying, renting, selling, whatever it is you want to do here in the land of smiles, anywhere in Thailand, Fazwaz has your back. Go to fazwaz.com. Okay, yeah, you like that, Alpha? We got your back, man. Now, our last two stories, we got feel good news. And our first one is an ASEAN story. Look, it's maybe not feel good for Ariana Grande, but the rest of us can sleep a little easier at night. Okay. An Australian fan was jailed after rushing Ariana Grande at the Singapore premiere. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, but I wanted to give the official update. Okay. So an Australian man has been sentenced to 9 days in prison in Singapore after he jumped a barricade and grabbed Ariana Grande at the Asia premiere of Wicked for good. The 26-year-old, identified as Johnson Wen, was found guilty of public nuisance after videos showed him rushing the pop star, grabbing her shoulders and causing visible distress. Wen had a history of similar intrusions at concerts and sporting events, including The Weeknd, also fell victim to this, prompting prosecutors to call him a serial intruder. Security pulled him off Grande, and he attempted a second breach before being detained. He later posted about the incident online before being arrested, pleading guilty in court and telling the judge he would not repeat the behavior. Don't believe you. He could have faced up to 3 months in jail under Singapore law. Should have been that.
Oh, he's the same person that did it to Weeknd and Katy Perry.
Indeed.
Okay, so
this
guy's a notorious attention seeker.
And then he posted online bragging about it. He's like, oh, and I got away with it. And then they're like, okay, now you're under arrest.
Yeah, Singapore doesn't really mess around with this kind of stuff. I'm surprised he was able to do it 3 times.
Oh, dude, and I accidentally consumed some of his content because I'm like, all right, who is this guy? And oh, boy, does he suck. He is like one of the worst kinds of content creators. And I'm like, who is watching this shit, dude? Pardon my language, but it's the youths, dude. It's like the Gen Alpha, like the teenagers and stuff. We gotta fix them. I don't know what we do. Do we bring back like corporal punishment? It works for Singapore. They publicly lash their criminals. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but something has to be done about this kind of content creator, I think. So seeing more punishments like this, I think, is kind of a good thing to curb that behavior.
All right. Well, we'll move on to our last story for today, where Khao Kheow Zoo invites public to name newborn Malayan tapir calf. What is that, you say? Well, stay tuned for the footage, I guess. Khao Kheow Open Zoo in Chonburi is inviting the public to participate in naming its female Malayan tapir calf, born on 28 September 2025. The calf, born to 14-year-old New Year, and 12-year-old Tulia is reported healthy and active. Members of the public can vote from a short list of 3 names and take part in the contest with prizes including 3,000 baht cash, zoo memberships, and theme blankets. The campaign aims to boost visitor engagement and awareness of conservation efforts. It highlights the zoo's commitment to education and community involvement in wildlife care. This is the same zoo that houses Mudeng.
It is. And if you want to know those 3 names, you ready for it, James?
I'm ready.
First one is Montong.
Okay.
Classic Thai. Second one is Cantaloupe.
Okay.
And the third one is Maple.
I say cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe does seem like the best
Because you can
one.
also say cantaloupe.
Yeah. Cantaloupier.
It's much more fun. It's a much more like have fun with the name kind of.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue very nicely. Yeah. I'm going to vote for Cantaloupe.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it. Our vote is for cantaloupe. Yeah,
Right,
Montong is like a branch of a type of durian and mango.
Yeah.
But what is
with
that, by the way?
A tapir?
Yeah.
Where is it from? I think it's a South American animal.
I mean, I know they're trying to kind of obviously gain attention after Mudeng's.
Malayan. Duh, it's Malaysia.
Yeah.
This is what we're literally saying that in the thing.
I feel like Mudeng's popularity has gone down. Do people still care about Mudeng?
This is so weird. They
Definitely not as cute as a baby
I know.
hippo.
Good on Khao Kheow for trying, though, I gotta say. Yeah. Look, tapirs inhabit jungle and forest regions of South and Central America and Southeast Asia. How'd they get over there?
Don't know.
It was weird. Where are you really from?
They brought him on a boat.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, anyways, kind of cute. I'll take it. It's a nice feel-good story to wrap up the day. Cantaloupe. We'll see.
Cantaloupe.
Yeah, that Mudeng really rolled off the tongue.
Mudeng.
It's hard. We needed. They got songs and everything.
Mudeng. Yeah, cantaloupe, cantaloupe.
It doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Jane.
Madera. Okay. That's it. Those are some of the stories from Thailand today.
Yeah.
There's a lot more stories if you're interested on thetiger.com, and you can get involved in the conversation as well by visiting
ASEANnow.com.
That's Thailand's largest English news forum.
That it is. We also got social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just follow the Tiger or the Tiger Official at any one of those places. See a bunch of content you wouldn't normally see. This is also a live show. We do it live every day at 9:30 a.m. Thai time. Hi, Mom. And if you can't... So on the live show, before the show, me and Jay talk about what's going on in our lives. We get a little podcasty. We do politics, pop culture from around the world. If you want to see more Tiger content, you can join us live, or you can become a member and catch the full broadcast. So, like, we usually just do the Thailand stuff for YouTube, but if you become a live member, you can go to our live section and see the full broadcast where you see stuff before the show, and of course after the show when we catch up with our live audience. There's always some fun to be had. So consider becoming a member. For now, we'll say goodbye to our YouTube audience and say hello to the live audience.
All right.
If you like that story, please like and subscribe. And for more Thailand news, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok at The Tiger, or you can go to thetiger.com and join the conversation.